Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there was a wise king. He ruled over his land with kindness, and his people loved him dearly. Every day, he would sit on his throne in his grand place, identify the skills of his people, and rewards them to make their lives better. Similarly, one day he called his guards and said, "Go and find a lazy man in our kingdom and bring him to me. I will reward him." Gods started looking for lazy men by walking around the streets. People said to the guard that there is a man sitting under the tree. He would do nothing rather than telling the way if someone asks him. He saw a lazy man sitting under the tree, went near him, asked him all the details, like what he would do from morning to night, etc., and said him about king's reward for lazy man to take him along to the king. God said to the king,
"My lord, here is the lazy man you were looking for. He used to sit under the tree from morning to night and do nothing unless if people who passes by inquires him about the way, he guides them."
The king replied,
"I cannot consider him as lazy, since he helps people in finding the way."
Other guard came with another lazy man.
"My lord, he is very lazy. Except dressing up so well, he does nothing."
King rejected him, stating that he spends his time in choosing good clothes and presenting him well. Eventually, two guards came to the king and said,
"My lord, at last we found a lazy man named Ramu, but he refused to come here from his place as he is lazy."
King replied,
Interesting. I'll send our minister with you and let him judge whether he is worth for my reward.
Minister and guard reached there. He is surprised to see Ramu sitting at the top of the tree and asked him to get down. Ramu replied,
"No, it is very hard to get down there."
Minister asked,
"You feel so hard to come down. Then how did you climb to the tree and sitting at the top?"
Ramu replied,
Who climbed up? I was sitting down. It seems earlier someone had sowed seeds there. As tree grew, I came up here.
Minister laughed and decided that he is the suitable one for king's reward and want him to meet the king. Because Ramu was afraid, he decided to meet the king and started walking. On the way, he met an old lady and asked her what she was doing. She replied, "I live my life by earning through these sheaves." After hearing that, Ramu started moving from there. He came across another old man who lived his life by working in the farm. After interacting with the old man, Ramu left the place and started moving further. Again, he happened to come across a blind woman who was selling eggs for her food. All these incidents were hitting in Ramu's mind, and he stopped walking and sat under a tree and started speaking to himself.
All the three peoples whom I met now were working hard to win their bread. But all these days I was wasting my life sitting idle. I understood what huge mistake I was doing.
From then, Ramu decided to work on his own and lead his life happily. Can you understand what reward Ramu got from king? Changing Ramu from lazy to active and hard-working man is the reward he got from king.